What is this? What have you done to him?
King! Oh, foolish king! To be so cruel as to give your servant the order to slay his own queen? And now you tremble with rage, with not a word or explanation to your loyal followers? My queen, I cannot ask you, or the knights who lowered their swords out of love for you, to take those same weapons and wield them against their comrades. But it is now clear, your beloved king has been struck by madness. I believe that you are the only one who can lead your people now. Alas, the king is mad. He must be brought to justice. My queen, the decision is in your hands. Excellent choice, my queen! My brave, honorable queen! You and your righteous warriors saw the truth through the enemy's nefarious illusions. Now rise against your oppressor and usher in peace!
Wait a minute. Is this?
A revolt.
Oh,
The appearance of a third force. Rebellion.
then Sora planned all this?
I told you, I'd win without having to fight.
Win without having to fight?
Yes, of course. The one who inherits the throne must have a special sort of wisdom, my dear Stephanie. I believe it will take a creative approach to save Elkia from its current plight.
Yeah, but
As you know, we humanity are the weakest race in Disboard. And that's why we must find our own unique way of facing those who are stronger than us. We must be clever. Well, that's what your grandpa thinks anyway.
I understand.
Surely there's someone out there with the wisdom to save Elkia. Some brave soul who knows how to turn their weakness into strength.
Could it be?
Hear me out. We do not seek bloodshed. We seek what all men seek. Peace and the right to live our lives freely.
All forces, assist the Red Queen's men now. Good. Surround them. Don't let a single man fall.
Why, you spineless traitors! The red pieces are protecting them.
Yep. To the black pieces, it's like a protest. Will they be able to kill their former comrades?
I can't believe this. They beat my elf magic? What race could possibly be helping them cheat? There's no way I can let someone like him take over this country.
Hey, crazy king lady. Didn't you know? You still have some options here. In real war, the battle doesn't always have to end with the king being killed. But you know you're not coming out on top. Surrender.
This is how you win without fighting. Sora! Surrender? I won't let you get away with this. I earned this country, and it will belong to me. All forces, sacrifice your lives to slay the enemy king! Go forth and destroy every last traitor! March!
Sora, we backed her too far into a corner. She's lost it.
Yeah, I know.
This is worse than before. There's no such thing as a peaceful solution after all.
That's why I did it.
Sora,
Oppression, rule by fear, dictatorships. People never learn. Throughout history, for whatever reason, the lives of tyrants always seem to end the same way. Assassination at the hands of someone close to them. It happens without fail. Sorry about that. I guess our world just isn't as friendly as yours is. When it comes to war and murder, I'm afraid we have way more experience than you do.
And the victory goes to the challenger, Team Blank.
Your dear old grandpa believes with all his heart that someone will rise to the challenge. Someone who understands true strength through their limitations and knows how to use the strengths of others to their advantage. This person will come to be the hope and the potential of humanity.
Potential?
Oh, I knew that dress would suit you, my dear.
So did I pull it off? I mean, this is the kind of strategy your grandpa believed in, isn't it?
More or less.
I think the old man was onto something, so I hope I did him justice. And now no one will call him a fool. I hope.
Thank you. Thank you so much. This means everything to me. Sora, Shiro.
There, Steph.
What kind of trick did you use?
Trick?
Don't play dumb. You may be clever, but there's no way that humanity could beat elf magic unaided.
Why, thank you. I am quite clever, aren't I?
You should be glad.
Huh?
To be perfectly honest, I didn't think that your idea of getting the elves to rule alongside humanity was such a bad one, really.
Then why did you—
Because your attitude towards humanity is crap. Doesn't the idea that we can't survive without elves' protection seem a bit self-deprecating to you?
Hold on.
You can't see that the humanity have their own way of doing things. That's why you lost. You were so stuck up on the idea that we had some imaginary spell going on that you couldn't see our merits for what they were.
Stop saying things like that. Humans can't defeat magic. It's just not possible.
If that's what you think, that's fine. I guess you just can't see your own potential. But listen, it doesn't matter whether we're up against elves or gods. Blank never loses a fight. You got that? Don't underestimate humanity. Whoa! Oh, shit!
Do you have any idea how much trouble I went through to get the elf to help me? Do you?
Wait,
It was really
look.
dumb. I didn't underestimate anyone. I was serious.
Sora, look what you did. You made her cry.
This is my fault?
Look, I know you're still a virgin and all, but can't you even talk to girls?
Come on!
Now, this gentleman standing before us, Sora, is the new winner of the tournament for the crown. Before I go on, is there anyone to challenge him? Very well. Then in accordance with the final wish of our former king, I crown Sora the new king of Erkia.
Hold it!
What, this again?
It's not Sora, it's Blank. The both of us are Blank together, you see. So you got two kings.
Unfortunately, I'm afraid that won't do.
Huh?
The 10 pledges require us to specify a designated representative. A single representative.
Then we'll split it up, I guess. I'll be the king in name only.
Objection!
Huh?
If you become king by yourself, then you're gonna make a harem. You won't need me anymore.
A harem?
What are they even talking about?
If it's going to be name only, I will be the king. It's all the same, isn't it?
All right then, fine. I'll start over.
Objection! Now, wait a second, dear sister. It's rare for you to make a joke like that. Are pigs about to fly?
Watch out. I mean it.
Very well, then. I guess we'll just have to play a game, won't we? Better prepare yourself. Because there's no way I'll lose. Just one more round. Admit defeat already, would you?
You're the big dummy who said 2 wins in a row.
What's wrong? With there being more than one king anyway, huh?
Sora, hold on and take a look at this. Pledge number 7. Conflicts between groups will be conducted by an appointed representative with absolute authority.
We were both representatives, so we both have authority? Okay, that took a hell of a lot longer than it needed to.
Yep,
It's your fault for not paying more attention to the rules in the first place.
you're turning red.
Well, duh. I mean, she's half naked, isn't she?
It's because I took her panties.
Did you have to tell him that? Why are you making me wear this stuff?
Because we're all wearing fantasy costumes.
Well, I'm totally digging the 2D effects on her skirt right now.
What does that even mean? Anyway, you guys need to do your job, okay? Since we haven't had a king for so long, our domestic affairs are a mess.
You handle the internal stuff. Hey, I'm trying to do a no-item run. Would you quit using traps?
It works better this way.
This won't do it all.
Unfortunately, due to the decline of Elkia, rumors have been spreading that some of the ministers are collaborating with other nations. As the new king, you need to make sure that they
That's
don't...
all? Easy solution. In line with the pledges, we'll play rock, paper, scissors, and you're gonna lose on purpose. I'm scissors, you're paper. Whoever loses will be forbidden from presenting false reports or arbitrary messages from here on out. Do you understand?
We're taking advantage of the wording in the pledges. Now there won't be any more spies.
All right, let's go.
As you can see, with things being how they are, our region is in dire need of provisions.
Right. Yeah, okay. In that case, here's what you're gonna need to do.
Yes, sir?
Let's see. We'll introduce crop rotation-based agriculture. You'll have one field with...
Wheat, root crops, barley, and room for pastures.
You'll rotate the crops in that order.
Yes, sir.
Treasury bonds?
I'll give you the details later. You'll issue these bonds and make the banks buy them. That'll make a budget.
Yes, sir.
Now we just sit back for a few turns and see how things go.
Just who are you two anyway? You handled all those problems so easily.
Steph, I'm the type of player who does all the boring stuff at once when I play Civ. Good thing I downloaded a ton of reference text while studying for quiz games.
That's not fair, Sora. You're cheating.
Don't call me a cheater. Not when we're in a world where cheating means manipulating the playing field with magic.
It looks like they're ready.
All right, I guess this is it.
It's beginning.
Wait a minute! Are you really wearing that?
Why not? Gotta be comfortable to do my job, don't I?
Sora,
If you're ready, then let's do this. Hi-ho!
Sora, you're freaking out.
Shut up. I'm just as scared of crowds as you are. I'm just better at faking it. Huh? My beloved citizens. No, my fellow humans. We humanity live in a world where war is forbidden. And yet, despite this fact, we have managed to lose almost all of our lands to our neighboring nations, save Elkia, our final stronghold. So I ask you now, is it because our last king failed us? Because we are the lowest ranked of all the races? Because we can't use magic? Because we are fated to die helpless? Not a chance. No way! In the ancient war, the gods, the elves, the war beasts, and all the other races battled against each other. And we not only fought amongst them, we lived to survive to this day. Do you ever ask yourself, how was it that this whole continent was once ruled by humans? Is it because we are a race that specialized in violence? We can't use magic like the elves. We're not physically strong like the war beasts, nor do we have the longevity of the Flugel. So then, what made us able to conquer this land? We must have been warriors, right? Nay, my brethren, we were able to survive and to fight because we are weak. In every era, in every place, the strong sharpen their fangs while the weak sharpen their intellect. Then why are we in such danger now? It's because the 10 pledges have broken the fangs of the strong, and they have learned to sharpen their minds just as we had to out of necessity. Now the wisdom, the strategies that we, the weak, once monopolized, the power to beat all the odds, the strong have gained them all. That's what brought us to this state. Now answer me this. What makes you bow your heads like that? Did you hear me? Why do you bow your heads? You should be proud to be weak. We are the weak, just as we have always been. Don't you see? Nothing has changed at all. True, the stronger races may imitate our weapons, but they will never master them. Why, you ask? Because at the heart of our strength lies a fearful anxiety born of our most humiliating weaknesses. This fear has given us the insight to not only escape from magic, but to learn its secrets. It has given us the wisdom of experience, because we must predict the future to survive. I say it once more, be proud to be weak. We are the noble weak who have, throughout history, torn out the throats of those fools who sit idly by and boast of their strength. I hereby declare, as Elkia's 205th king,
And its queen, too.
that we will rule this kingdom together.
It's here. Each leader of each race is given their own jewel. The race piece.
We hereby declare we'll live as the weak, protect our weak brethren, and we will use our wisdom to make the strong bow before us. We are as we once were, and as we will always be. Hear this, my people. You are part of a long legacy, the wisest of the races, one that can become anything because we came into this world with nothing. Now let's begin this game. You've suffered enough, haven't you? You've endured enough humiliation, right? It all ends now. Are you ready, humanity? As of this moment, my country, Elkia, will officially be declaring war on the rest of the world.
What?
Let's show them what we're made of. We'll take back our land and everything else too.
What in the world do you think you're doing?
Oh my God, would you relax already?
You're acting all crazy.
How can I be calm at a time like this, declaring war? Are you two trying to destroy this country or something?
Could you please at least try to think before you open your pretty mouth? How are the other nations going to view the fact that we took out the elves?
They'll think we're backed by someone really powerful. See?
Yeah, but still.
Which means until they know who that mysterious race is,
They won't be able to attack us?
yep, everybody's gonna start suspecting everybody else, and they'll all end up doing nothing.
That's why we took the risk of declaring war.
And in the meantime, we'll be able to shore up the home front at our leisure. Cool, huh?
They put that much thought into it. Blank. Maybe those two really can do it.
So we've gone from our tiny bedroom to a crappy inn to Steph's room and now the royal chambers. This one's gonna be the hardest to relax in.
The Flugel.
Huh? Possessing great longevity and superior magical capability, this angelic race lives on the giant floating phantasma, Avantheim.
Their insatiable thirst for knowledge compels them to challenge others for books from all over the world.
I bet we could get one of those guys to come over to our side. We've got knowledge from another world, after all.
What was that?
Sora,
Well, looks like things are starting to get fun, huh?
it's that kid who thinks he's God.
Oh, please. I don't just think that I'm God. I am God, silly. And you should call me Tet, remember?
Not again!
How do you like it? My world, I mean. Are you enjoying it so far?
Sure, I like your style, kid. Might be nice if the god from our world was as hands-on as you.
Yeah?
But our enemies can use magic, something we can't do at all. Our only remaining territory is one city. Our situation is appallingly bad. And to protect the name of Blank, we can't lose a single game. That's the world we're in. What do you think?
It's great.
Isn't it?
Well, awesome. I guess it was a good idea to bring the two of you here after all. But know this. I don't favor any individual race. I'm usually not so hands-on myself. Although, remember what I said. Everything in this world is decided by games.
I see. In other words, even the title of one true god is decided by a game.
You got it. That's why I set it up so that there were exactly 16 races.
Each side on a chessboard has 16 pieces. So I guess defeating all the races gives you the right to challenge God, huh?
I love the way your brain works. You guys catch on to how things work here so quick, it's hard to believe you came from another world.
Why, thank you, God dude. But hey, careful what you wish for. Don't forget that it's Blank's policy to be #1 in whatever game we play.
And that attitude is exactly why I was certain that you wouldn't be able to resist the temptation to challenge me.
Now wait a minute. You do recall that you lost to us once already, right?
I do. That's why I won't lose next time.
Hey, God Kid.
You can call me Tet.
Okay, Tet. You'd never lost before, had you? The God of Play was so very, very upset at his first loss, he just had to bring us here. Am I wrong?
Interesting. What makes you think that?
'Cause I get it. I know where you're coming from, bro. You see, Blank doesn't lose, but we've lost to each other more times than I can count.
You are not allowed to quit while you're ahead.
Oh boy, was I ever right to choose you two crazy kids! That's right, I don't want you dropping out of the game, and I do want a rematch. Are you disappointed that's the reason I brought you here?
No way. I'm actually relieved it's not some lame-ass reason like saving humanity or something along those lines.
Well, I'm gonna head back then. Bye-bye!
Hey, Ted! Thanks a lot for dragging us into this world. Like, I think this is where we really belong.
Thanks a bunch. We owe you.
See you around! Next time on the chessboard.
Wait, so that's Tet? Sora! Shiro! Hey, don't tell me that kid was actually the one true god!
Yeah? Why do you ask?
Well, are you serious? You said you'd beat him in a game. Are you freaking crazy?
Forget about it, Steph. Just get us down from here.
Now that we've gotten all the particulars out of the way, please allow me to begin this tale properly. Once upon a time.
We'll start by conquering the world, and then our goal is to beat God at his own game.
Now it's time for an amazing story, one I promise you've never heard before.
We sure had fun last night, didn't we?
Oh yeah, playing games is the best thing ever.